Hello everyone, this is Joe Cool10. Welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Marvel Superheroes. In the last episode, we made here to the helicarrier, back to the helicarrier, and before we continue the story here, I did grind for some studs here off screen. It took a little bit to get the required studs because I wanted to get the extra 100,000 studs here to buy extra hearts. So I got 1,100,000 studs. So after this, after purchasing these red bricks, we're going to be pretty broke here stud-wise for a little bit. But once we get score times 2 turned on, we should be able to recover that fairly quickly. I didn't mean to shoot that, so let's go. That screen is off-centered. That was weird. There we go. That was weird. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase score times 2. And we're going to go ahead and purchase extra hearts. That's it for now. So let's go to our extras here and turn on score times 2 and extra hearts. Now we have 6 hearts instead of 4. And every character will get this. So that helps a lot in this game because there's no invincibility in this game. As you saw, some characters have built-in invincibility, so that's why they didn't include it as a red brick. So, or you know, some characters like Wolverine, you know, regenerate health, which is probably why they didn't include regenerate hearts as an extra either. So, there's that. So, yeah, now we have score times 2 available to us here, which is going to help us quite a bit. For getting True Believer status as well as other stuff. And like I said in my review of Legacy of Dark Knight, one of my biggest criticisms of the game was the fact that that game did not have red bricks. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why this game I like a lot better, is that this game does have red bricks, and a lot of the red bricks in this game are good. There's only 11 red bricks in this game, but one of the cool parts about this game is how they handled the red bricks in this one. You're gonna see that when we get to once we finish story mode. You're gonna see how we're gonna unlock the red bricks here, if you don't know already. So let's see. Let's get a vehicle here so we don't have to walk it.
That guy doesn't look so good.
So yeah, I feel like this game was kind of Grand Theft Auto before even Lego City Undercover, because you get to you know, take vehicles. It's New York City, so it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto 4.
Right. We've located the signal. Updating the coordinates now. Follow the trail.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this game is definitely a lot more similar to Grand Theft Auto 4 just because it's New York, Manhattan specifically. And you get to take vehicles and stuff. But Lego City Undercover, I guess, is more like Grand Theft Auto, just in terms of the style of the game and stuff. But there are some Grand Theft Auto elements in this game as well, so they're pretty cool.
Scratch that last update. Someone spilled shawarma sauce on the monitor. Patching through some accurate coordinates now.
That's funny. That's funny. So we got a false trail, so now we're gonna head to the actual place. This taxi cab is advertising the Master Builder Academy. That was a thing several years ago that Lego was doing. It's a kind of a promotional thing where you could buy exclusive sets that were part of the Master Builder Academy. It didn't go over so well, and it just kind of disappeared into the void, along with a number of various things that Lego is.
In that area. Check the surroundings for anything suspicious.
It doesn't look like a Hydra base.
You expect a sign that says, "Welcome to the secret Hydra base."
So there's the secret Hydra base apparently, so there's that. Well, that's not so subtle. That red octopus. That's Hydra's main symbol. So, yeah. Ooh, secret entrance.
Standing over 1,400 feet tall and weighing 365,000 tons, the Empire State Building was opened in 1931 and has remained one of New York City's most recognizable landmarks ever since.
Yep, the Empire State Building.
Looks like Wolverine beat us here.
The signal's gotten stronger, so follow it, agents.
Careful, Barton. We don't want any nasty surprises.
Keep your eyes peeled. We don't know who's waiting for us down here.
Yep, we're infiltrating a secret Hydra base under the Empire State Building. So, yeah, the Empire State Building is in this game. They actually had to get the Empire State Building apparently is copyrighted, and so they had to get permission to actually even depict the Empire State Building in this game. And in Lego Marvel Avengers, they replaced the Empire State Building with the Chrysler Building. So that's kind of interesting. So that's a little extra tidbit information there. Who would guess that the Empire State Building is copyrighted, right? But apparently it is, and so. Oh wait, hang on. Let's do this right. Stud times 2 is gonna help. Is nice to have, like I said. Like I said previously, we're not gonna go back to the helicarrier anytime soon. So, the opportunity to get that red brick, that's probably the best time to get it, because yeah, we're not gonna go back to the helicarrier anytime soon here in story mode. There is a way to go back to the helicarrier, but you don't get introduced to that until much later in story mode. So, a little interesting. But yeah, I do like how they handled the red bricks in this game, and we'll get to see more of that later on. Once we get, we're not gonna get any red bricks here in story mode. Other ones that you unlock, you know, by default. The other red bricks will unlock later, and you'll see. Well, you'll get to see how we do that if you don't know already. So, so anyway, kind of a simple little puzzle. Kind of a big computer screen, if you ask me. I think. Yeah, that has to go like that. There we go.
That symbol looks familiar. It's Hydra.
Yeah, what did you think it was?
I guess evil organizations don't spend as much on training their goons as they do on these fancy doors.
Anyway, let's go ahead.
This could be a problem.
Hey, you guys need any help?
That's the Human Torch.
This base is huge. How did it stay hidden for so long?
Quality decorating?
Yep, so now we have access to the Human Torch. I try to remember his name, his real life, his legal name or his real life name. I forget, you know. I forget what his name is now, but anyway. Interesting to note that Human Torch was played by Chris Evans in the Fantastic Four movies that came out in the early 2000s. Those movies came out a little bit before the Marvel Studio movies came out, like Iron Man and stuff. Those movies weren't the best, but Chris Evans got to play Human Torch. And there is an achievement in this game. If you have Human Torch and Captain America in your party, it says something like, oh, this guy looks familiar, or something like that. So they do reference that that Human Torch and Captain America were both played by Chris Evans. And there's a funny joke in Deadpool and Wolverine too, about because Chris Evans shows up as Human Torch in Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool thinks it's Captain America. He's Captain America. Can I have land, please? Human Torch is pretty cool. He can fly, obviously, and he's got the heat ability, so he can destroy gold objects. He's very useful here. This level is really cool, and you can actually sequence break this level. You can actually fly all the way across the room to the door there in free play and skip this entire thing, but unfortunately here in story mode you can't do it. You gotta do all these puzzles and stuff. But before we do that, I want to get some of these items here. So Human Torch is pretty useful. Oh, there's some good studs there.
Hey, don't see you.
There were some purple studs and stuff, so we got True Believer already, thanks to our score times 2 already coming in handy. So that's always good. There should be one more of those gold statue things. Oh, I see. It's way over here. The camera's a little wonky at times as to where you can and can't go. Oh, it got me. It got me. I flew too close. Well.
Loki's with them? What are they planning?
Yep. So those guys ran for it already because I approached that area. Those guys weren't supposed to run for it just yet, but because I flew right by that area, it counted as them seeing me. Okay, I'm gonna have to fly up here to quick grab this main kit. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna return back to where we're supposed to be here. And we're gonna cut this out here. I don't know, I think this is required for the level. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. There's some Hydra goons around here. Okay, now we got a series of light puzzles to solve here with these mirrors. So there's a thing in the lower corner there of what pattern you're supposed to create with the lights here. So it's pretty self-explanatory what you're supposed to do. So the patterns are pretty simple to figure out. And you just have to rotate these mirrors until you get the right pattern. There's one more puzzle. You can see now that the cart is right by us here. One more. Oh no, that wasn't right. Oh, I see what I did wrong. There we go. There. There we go. Okay, so that basically all that was for was creating a bridge to get across this gap. Magneto, or not Magneto, Stanley is up there, but we can't rescue him right now. We have to wait until later to rescue him, unfortunately. So. Okay, we gotta get past the camera here. Yeah.
Looks like the door they went through is locked, and there's no panel to hack it. We'll have to find another way around.
Yep, so we can't go around the, we can't go through this door, which the bad guys went through, so we're gonna have to go around the other way, so. That's okay, we've got a path here we can take. Yeah, Black Whale is fine.
Some days I just feel like a cog in the machine.
I wouldn't have if I were you.
Yeah, I gotta make sure to get a Hawkeye on that rope here before you send him over there. Thankfully the computer is nice enough to get him to drop down here. Yeah, we gotta get Black Widow across. Okay, I might have to deactivate that that cannon here before I continue, because otherwise that cannon is just gonna be a problem. Let's see. Oh, do I have to? I think I have to hit this this gold thing first. There we go. That was dumb. Okay, sneak past the cannon. Well, we're gonna have to deactivate the cannon here. There we go. Very convenient that that one lever deactivated all that stuff for us. Okay, and now we want to get Hawkeye over here. Why can't you just fly across there, Human Torch? Seriously. Alright, let's go and continue. Alright.
One small step for man, one giant climb up a Hydra rocket. Going up.
That was kind of funny. There we go. You could come over here, but yeah, there's a main kit there, but we can't get it. Even though Hawkeye is a web slinger, he can't do two web slinging things at once. Only characters like Spider-Man can do that, so we're gonna have to wait with that main kit, unfortunately. That's okay. We can continue this way. Well, we're gonna need a Black Widow for this, because there's two big cannons here. Yep. Alright, let's go over this way. And one thing nice about being invisible is that you know, you can sneak attack on the enemies. Pick up a few more studs. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Now, this part here, these enemies have gold armor. This is like one of the few times in this game where enemies have this gold armor. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't do this more in this game, because it would have been a lot tougher having more enemies with the gold armor, because it does take a little bit to get that gold armor taken off of them. But once you get it off, then they go down pretty easily. But yeah, we really have to cook them good first. Okay.
It works. Power levels are stable.
Excellent.
Red Skull, I'm gonna spangle you till you see stars.
Still in that ridiculous outfit. You need a bigger wardrobe budget. I am the Red Skull, while you are all merely numbskulls.
Red Skull, I'm here to end your evil scheme.
Yeah, I'll play as Captain here. Very fitting that Captain America should get to fight Red Skull here. In case it, yeah, you can see Hawkeye and Black Widow are both confused there. They got taken out by Red Skull and his minions, so they are out of commission for now. So we're gonna just have to fight this with Captain America and Human Torch. I guess this would be the opportunity to get the achievement.
Calculations predict a 95% chance of failure, Captain. You should give up now.
That's Aram Zola. He's a robot in this game. Zola is basically Red Skull's right-hand man. He was the scientist, or he was the one guy in Captain America: The First Avenger. He was Red Skull's right-hand man. He was human in that movie. In Captain America, the Winter Soldier, he gets transferred. He's in that computer that in abandoned the lab that Captain America and Black Widow find. So. Oops.
I am the future of our people. You are just a bygone relic.
What do you say so, Zola?
After all these years, I just realized realized that Red Skull has no nose. Really? How does he smell? Terrible.
That's a classic joke. That was used in Lego Island.
That suit looks just as ridiculous now as the first time we met, Captain.
All right. This portal here seems very similar to the one in at the beginning of the Avengers. So I'm guessing we probably could guess where Loki went to. We're probably gonna need a way to follow
the Red
him.
Skull is always ready.
We'll have to see about that after we take down Red Skull here. Yep, 2 more cannons. Oh, I should get the mini kit in this area. Let me quick grab the mini kit in this area. There's 4 flags around here that you can smash. I know we're already almost at 30 minutes, but I'm hoping we're getting close to being done with this level, so. Yeah, some of these levels in this game are longer, so it does take a little bit to get through some of these levels. Doesn't help them not targeting the flag. That's 3 of those. There's to make it. That's 2. There we go.
Pathetic insects. You cannot destroy the mighty Arnhem Zola.
If you say so. We're not. How are we insects? Spider-Man is not even here. And technically, spiders aren't even insects. They're arachnids.
You cannot win. No, you can't.
You're getting slow in your old age, Captain.
Alright, let's finish off Red Skull here. Thankfully, we're getting close here. And we're just about done. There we go.
You cannot defeat me.
So much for not defeating you.
I picked up the Skull's trail outside the raft. He wears a stinky cologne.
We appreciate the help, but you've destroyed the vortex. Now we can't follow Loki.
Yeah, well, I get the sense that Loki isn't just a hired hand in this thing.
Yeah, probably right, Wolverine. That was Redhead Detention. That's a play on Red Dead Redemption. Pretty funny. We got Human Torch unlocked, and we also got Arnhem Zola and Red Skull. We can purchase those characters later. Yeah, we got True Believer here. We're probably gonna get pretty much all the remaining True Believers in levels now from now on because we have score ×2. So expect to get a lot of those now in the story.
Sweetness.
Oh, that's kind of spoilers.
They'll be fine, Director Fury. They may not be super, but they are heroes.
Colonel Fury, sir. Loki jumped into a vortex and vanished.
I know someone that can help locate him.
Oh, you do you? Oh, yeah.
I've just remembered. I gotta go buy some more hair gel. I'll catch up to you.
Something about that big rainbow road. Looking at it, I just feel like I want to race. What? Sorry, just talking to myself.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot just happened there. First off, that
We've
epic
got someone waiting
interest.
for you at the foot of the Bifrost. I assume you know who it is. You'd better go meet him as soon as possible.
So, several things happening there. First of all, that epic entrance. There's only one individual that we know that can make an epic entrance like that, and I'm pretty sure you know who it is, especially based on what Coulson just said about the Bifrost. And Human Torch commenting about the Rainbow Road and wanting to race. That is a reference to Mario Kart, which I'm a little surprised they got away with that, considering that this game is not an exclusive Nintendo product. They somehow were able to squeeze that reference here into this game, so I found that kind of funny. I find that kind of funny. But yeah, we're going to find out who that individual is. That just made that epic entrance in the next episode. I'm pretty sure you know who it is, but in case you don't, we're gonna find out. Needless to say, yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button for me, hit the subscribe button, and also leave a comment. And we will see you all in the next episode. Until then, it's Joe Cool 10 signing out.